What we can see of the ball appears to be teed up and ready to go. And off we go from Lambeau. This one taken just inside the 10. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Taking the field for the first time, the 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
On the double. Watch out now. 50 Fury.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check right.
To throw now. Here's Love. And he's got it. And a loose football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Whenever we call a game that's in the snow, we have to focus a little bit more, trying to make sure we've got the right numbers on players that we're calling, right? The right guys in the game. Think about the guys on the field. Their focus has to really increase as well because so many things coming at you. You got to make sure that you're really locked in on taking care of the ball.
Or if you don't, you cough it up like they did right there. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's Madison getting it again on 2nd. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 39. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Throwing is Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. But they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Cousins. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Kenny Clark breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Cousins. And that is
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
Now Cousins on fourth down. Sliding out of the pocket. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Vikings. Nick Muse from 10 yards out. And the Vikings have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Love. He'll complete this one to Watson. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Jet sweep. Here's Watson. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. To pass. Here's Jordan Love. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. This will be fielded at the 17, and able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. It's a 45-yard. Yards on the return, and the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Madison. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Play fake. Cousins. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Cousins now. And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd down, this is Madison. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. And he's got some space here. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught. Touchdown. Kirk Cousins on the connection to Justin Jefferson. And the Vikings have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to... than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Love. He's got a man, complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To the air again, Love. And this one complete to Reed. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Now Love. He finds Watson complete. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Love looking to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And it's a Packers touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. Takes it at the 7. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
To Jefferson on the slant. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. To throw, Cousins. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll throw again. Cousins. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. And let's see, the Packers defensively 6 DBs, so a dime look on 3rd.
Could play coverage or bring pressure.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. When those extra defenders on the field, dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
They're going for it. Here's Madison. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Cousins on first down. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. T.J. Hawkinson from 10 yards out. And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Well, the lost sleep that the defensive coordinator had all week preparing for this game, a good portion of it was trying to prepare for him because he's absolutely a phenomenal player.
And a lot of times around the goal line, they know it's going to him. It's just so hard to stop.
And that's where it really becomes difficult because you're exactly right. They know it's going to him, yet they still can't stop it. That tells you when you're a dominant player.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Taken in at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Packers with the football here late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. First down, going to the air with Love. And this one's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. They'll throw again. Here's Love on 2nd and 10. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. And he'll send this one into the cold Lambeau night. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Now Cousins. Complete. Jefferson the target. And quickly they get to the line. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
A first down throw for Cousins. That is into the hands of Hawkinson downfield. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. Joseph's got it, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach. All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow still continuing to fall as we are back underway. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Justin Jefferson and the rest of this offense, they've got their helmets back on, and they're ready for this next series.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
They'll go Madison up the middle. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 52 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. On third down, they run with Madison. 9 yards on the play and a first down.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. On play action, Cousins. He'll buy some time right. Throw caught there by Osborne. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. On 1st and 10, Cousins firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Throwing again on 2nd down. Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. His first catch of this third quarter, he had 7 in the first half. It's also a first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tab.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 5-yard touchdown. Take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 24. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2.
Here we go. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Love finds his receiver, Watson. So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll make it 2nd down. Love, they go play action now. Throws right side, and that's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Love now to pass on 1st down. That's complete to Dobbs. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. Touchdown! Josiah DeGuara. 31 yards. And the Packers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Matt LaFleur, he tells the offense, stay out there, go for 2. Love throwing for it. A quick throw, but incomplete.
I have to admit, I love the excitement of a 2-point try. You know, to see what's going to happen, and it happens pretty quickly, doesn't it? You get an answer, and in this case, it was unsuccessful for the guys trying it.
Completely unrelated. I just realized that I stole both of your pins in this last game. My bad, partner.
Hey, that's okay. Well, and just in the time they went for 2.
Kirk Cousins and the Vikings offense back on the field. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes, that subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route, too.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 34-yard line. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Here's Madison running on first down. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Another carry now for Madison. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 120 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues. Here's a give to Madison running right. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Here's Cousins. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Throwing, Cousins. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. K.J. Osborne from a yard out, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Now Cousins going to bring his guys up for the 2-point try. They'll run it with Madison, and he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful.
I guess we... I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
Facing this fourth quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Going to run with Madison again. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. On the handoff, it's Madison. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they get a little bit of a win.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their totals.
And not much defensive resistance on that drive. Really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Joseph connects on the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Packers ready to take over offensively.
They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches.
And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Now a give to Madison. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run it with Madison. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on third down. Here's Madison running left. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Joseph connects on the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Taken from about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And unable to connect. It's incomplete. And the clock stopped at 8 seconds. To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Love.
And that will be incomplete as time has run out
on this football game. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.